What's up, guys? Psycho Chef here. I'm out at the beehive right now, and I'm about to do my inspection and probably put on another box and see if I can actually get down there. So gonna open this up and see what we got going on, and then see how the population is. And I brought this out here just in case. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put it on, but let's just go ahead and get into the inspection and see what we got going on. Oh yeah. So this is what it looks like on top, and I can tell you right now their drone population has drastically increased just by looking at it. So these guys are definitely overdue for another box. I probably should have put this on last week, but you know, first time beekeeper, so not a professional by any means. So this is my beetle blaster. Doesn't look like there's anything in there. All right. So, as expected, and as I've seen in my previous inspections, these last few frames out here are just for storage. A lot of nectar, a little bit of honey. Nothing too spectacular going on. They have definitely started to propolize these frames together. Ooh, this is a heavy frame right here. Very nice. Some brood. Don't see any eggs, but there's brood, there's larvae. population has definitely increased. Oh, and I just stepped on my needle blaster. Looking good. Yep, they're starting to build drone comb on the edge of this frame, just like the other two frames that I had seen previously. All this on this side, this whole section right here, this is all drone brood, or it will be. That's all drone comb right now. So that's usually that's indicative of swarming. That means that they're gonna try to leave soon, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm gonna add on this second story box, give them a little bit more room to live. Alright, so this frame we've got eggs and a lot of larvae. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I knew this was going to happen. So I didn't catch this on my last inspection, but right here we got a queen cell. That's what this is right here. And it's not opened yet. If I find the queen, honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna do. My instincts say that I should split this and take this frame and put it into a new box, but I don't know if I'll be able to do that right now. But at the moment, I don't see the queen. Some sort of bug just landed in there. Let me see if I can scrape that thing out. I still don't see the queen anywhere. There she is. All right, so there's my queen. So this colony has not swarmed out just yet. See, she got the little blue dot on her. There she is, crawling around, doing her thing. So that means that I was too late in getting to this hive and getting them another place to live. All right, so here's the fun part. Right now I have two options. I can either destroy the two queen cells that I've got in here. Well, there's a queen cell and a queen cup. That queen cell is probably maybe, I'd say less than a week between of hatching out. So I can either destroy the queen cell and the queen cup and give these guys a second story, or I can split the hive. Now I do have the equipment and another hive box, another hive body and everything ready to go back at the apartment, but that's gonna create a little bit more problems. So I have to weigh the problems and the good and the bad between both of these, and I need to confer with a few people before I make this decision. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video for now, and once I make a decision, I'll get back to you guys and you'll get to go through the motions with me, so stick around. Okay guys, so I've come to a decision, and as you can see, I've got a new box out here ready to go. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to split this hive, and we'll see how it works. So fingers crossed that this doesn't go horribly wrong. Especially now since my smoker isn't working as well as it was earlier. So I wasn't entirely prepared to do this, so I'm not going to have a shim on this one, but they should be okay. Emphasis on should. We'll see if they start bearding or not. If they start bearding, then I'll know that I need to get a shim put on this one to make sure that they have more airflow. Looks like we get to do this without a smoker today. Fun, fun. So this is going to be a food frame, something for them to have some stores of pollen and nectar so that they at least have something to eat while they're starting off. Come on, get out of the way. Here we go. On it, which I believe is this one. Yes, it's this one. So what's on this frame is the queen cell, the queen cub, a little bit of brood that's already capped over, some larvae, a little bit of honey, a little bit of nectar, so it's got a little bit of everything on it. Now I need to find a frame that's got eggs, just in case, and a lot of nurse bees, which I believe this frame will suffice. I'm also making sure that the queen isn't on any of these frames, because as you're doing a split, you don't want to move the original queen into your split. Okay, so this frame has the queen on it, so I'm going to put it back. That one's not going in. Let's take this one instead. So this one also has a lot of stores on it, some capped over brood, and I believe I saw eggs on here earlier. Of course, it's hard to tell with the sun being directly overhead. Oops. Make it easier on myself here. So that's 1, 2. So we got 3 frames of bees on here now. I'm contemplating adding a 4th. So that in its simplest form is a split. This is going to be a walk-away split. So essentially what I did is I left the original queen in this hive. So this is still the queen right hive. I moved the frame that had the queen cells on it into this hive. I gave them some nectar, some pollen, a lot of nurse bees. If I had more bees, I would shake some into here just to get more bees into the weaker colony. But I think that this will be okay the way it is. This is a really good laying queen, and they actually have started ramping up their wax building. So once the colonies kind of settle down a little bit, I think we'll be okay. So another important thing to note is that I've got this colony facing this direction, and this colony is facing that direction. It's also a different color. That helps the bees to orient themselves differently, and it prevents drifting from one colony to another. It's going to happen. Some of the foragers that are out on this colony are going to come back and they're going to see this and they're going to get confused because this wasn't here before. But overall, they'll survive, they'll get through it, and hopefully one of these queens will survive, fly out, mate, come back, and I'll have 2 hives going into winter this year eventually. So that's pretty much it. Fingers crossed that this works. I'm going to close these up, put my entrance reducer on the split, and hopefully they survive. So I'll keep you guys posted, make sure that I let you guys know what's going on, and when one colony does what, and I think that's going to be it. So we'll have to play it by ear and see what happens. So until next time, I'll catch you guys in the next one.